Guess what? If you ever feel like you're not heard, like you're not seen, or even if you used to be like me and feel unappreciated, this message is for you. There's a way through all that. Being seen and being heard in life. There's a lot of people out there suffering right now. Why are you suffering? Because you're settling. You're settling for how life has been, how life has played itself out so far. Because it hasn't always gone well, and because you're feeling all the hard work, all the efforts that you put into each and every day, when you look back, you probably have almost nothing to show for it. From a positive standpoint, are you truly a better version of you from the past year? A year ago today, are you a better version of you? Are you a better version of you just from yesterday? That's literally the mindset that I gotta wake up with, that I get to wake up. Let me fix that. I don't gotta do nothing, and neither do you, but I get to wake up. If I get to wake up, I should say. Let's be even more specific. Do you understand how these words matter? I'm glad that even in my expressions, I'm catching these things real time. Think about it. Do you spend enough time thinking about what you're saying? All that self-deprecating humor, you think that shit's funny. It ain't funny. It's literally holding you back. It's literally the calling card for who you are to the world, and you can change it all. Because as you just heard in those demonstrations about, I gotta do this versus I get to, I mean, shit, who the hell knows? Do you know if you're gonna get to wake up tomorrow? We think that's the problem. See, there lies the problem behind everything. Is you think you got time. You think that you need to wait for something to change, for a day to come, for a time to come, a season to come, something to happen. And it's like, that day is never gonna come. Those stars are never gonna align unless you start to act in accordance with alignment for what it is that you truly desire. And if you're someone that truly desires to be appreciated, really be appreciated for who you are, well, guess what? You can't expect that from someone else unless you are willing to start doing it to yourself. This is how it works. This is how it all works. And guess what? We've all been kind of told to lie. We've all been programmed to think, no. What really matters is how you treat other people, how you love other people, how you take care of other people, how you show up for other people. And it's like, that's fake. It's fake if you yourself feel like shit. If you yourself don't feel whole and complete. If you're not truly proud of and caring of the person that you see in the mirror right here, right now. Because if you're doing things from a place of lack, a place of scarcity, of needing something from somebody else, right? To somehow give you that feeling that you're desiring, guess what? You're always going to be up. You're never going to really feel good about yourself. It's never going to last. It's never going to fill your cup to overflowing. You need to do that first. That's been this whole message. Looking in the mirror. If you want to be seen, well, guess what? You need to start seeing yourself. You need to really start looking and analyzing and saying, who have I become? Who is this person I am that shows up right now? Straight up, man. Butt-ass naked in front of the mirror. Who is that person? Because my guess is a lot of you don't spend enough time looking in the mirror, even just butt-ass naked, to truly be honest with yourself about who you are. You keep thinking and filtering through yesteryear, the glory days, the good old days. That is the biggest lie too. The best day of your life is right here, right now, whenever you're listening to this. This is the best day of your life. Comment down below if you're in agreement with that. Today is the best day. If you get to wake up tomorrow, tomorrow will be the best day. If you get to wake up the next day will be the next best day. We get lost in the past and we get overwhelmed by the future. And guess what? Y'all think you're stuck, and you're not stuck. You're going down. It's like a slide. If you're not climbing and ascending, you are sliding down. Maybe slowly, but for surely you're going down. Down where? Just to a lower state of being. A lower quality of life. And you know in your heart of hearts, right? Things can bring you temporary joy, but it's never enough. Right? Having all the material things you can imagine, right? After a certain point, you're going to get bored of that shit. At first, you're going to be fucking psyched. You're going to be like, man, this is the best ever. Yay me. But the thing is yay me because you have stuff. Think about that. For you to be celebrating, yay me, I have stuff. And then people like come to you because you got stuff, so they start liking you because of your stuff, right? But it was never about liking you for you, it's liking you for the stuff. And we love the stuff. And if you're somebody that wants to be seen for you, then guess what? You need to create that version. You need to create the best version of you. No matter what your starting point is now, every single day, 1% better. Click the link down below, purchase that journal, start putting in the work. Join the growing number of people that are truly seeing real results in their life, real self-confidence improvement in their life. Feeling like things are actually starting to progress, meaning they're going up because they're putting in the work. But if you want to be seen, then become the best version of you. And what am I talking about? It's not just about having the body. It's not just about having the bag. It's not just about having that person on your arm, the relationship. If you truly want to be rooted and centered and grounded and having unstoppable power and energy about who you are, then it starts in the mind, mental, emotional, and then the spiritual piece. When you get that right, oh man, you're truly unstoppable. And what's so cool is, guess what? People are going to see you for you. They might not like you being you because you're pretty different, and different's a good thing. You're not just blending into the crowd. I'm an example of that, right? When I walk in a room, I don't look like a whole lot of people, and that's a good thing. I'm A-okay with my main character energy. And what you need to realize is if you want to be seen and heard, you need to channel your main character energy. You need to be the star of your life. Now, that doesn't mean being a narcissist. That doesn't mean everything is about you. It just means that you're going to put in the work to heal your emotional wounds, to improve your image of self, to start taking better care of yourself. And maybe, when it comes to doing things that everyone else does, maybe because you start really saying, what do you love? What do you want? And why? Maybe you don't have time for that bullshit no more. I know that's how I got off of it. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about sports. I used to be the biggest fucking sports fanatic. I used to be, and even beyond the sports, there were some times, man, you did, like we've made it popular to have Netflix marathons. Who does that benefit? Does that really benefit you? That you do a Netflix marathon, or does that benefit Netflix, their investors, their stockholders, and clearly all the talent that is putting on the show for you. Do you benefit from it, watching the most dramatic show? But what's so crazy is you can get so locked into a show, right? It's pretend, it's make-believes, but you're watching it and it like stimulates so much inside of you that you're like really sucked into the storyline, to the plot, to the roles being played, the scenarios. And think about it. Are you at any level able to pull yourself to a higher perspective of your own life and realize that your own life is a story, is a theater, is a movie, is a show? And back to the main character energy. You're the main character, but holy shit, man, your life ain't worth watching. And that's because why? Your self-esteem, your self-confidence so low because why? You let it go? Because you chalked up some L's in life? I promise you, man, I've chalked up some major L's. Big time L's. Big L's. Lots of L's. Shit hurts. But guess what? I hit that rock bottom one too many times, and I said, no more. I'm turning my shit around. I'm figuring this out. And throughout the 13 years of sobriety, right? Unquestionable, the foundation of my transformation, sobriety. You can't swerve around it. You want to swerve around it? Just keep on going, man. You're looking for a shortcut. You want it to be easy, and you want it to be done on your terms, not on life's terms. And you're afraid. You're afraid that you can't give it up. I'm telling you, you don't even have to give it up. When you start to improve yourself, you start taking care of yourself, you realize that, you're like, wait, why would I do this? Why would I be doing this? It's time to wake the fuck up. I don't understand people, man. Only on Earth, I don't know other planets, but why here on Earth is poisoning ourselves with ethanol? We call it alcohol, we call it cocktails, we call it brewskis, we call it whatever the fuck, wine. Why is that somehow an acceptable form of having fun? Poisoning yourself. Come on, man, give me a break with that shit. Give me a break. You go ahead and keep lying to yourself. I know the damage that alcohol did to my body. I mean, it was painful, man. And I'm going to tell you a story. Yesterday, I had an incredible experience. I'm always talking about doing new things. New things. This guy did something fucking way new. Holy shit, did I do something new yesterday. I did a ceremonial sacred medicine called Kambo. And I also did another one, I think it was called Sanja. Hey, man. Woo, talk about intense. Intense. But what's interesting is Kambo is actually a excrement from this Amazonian tree frog, this big Amazonian tree frog. They get this excrement that they use to protect themselves. And they dry it out on sticks, and then you burn little dots on your arms. I got the little dot burns on my arm. And they put it on you, and you start to get kind of nauseous. You go into, it's not really a big hallucinogenic thing. It's not that. But you puke. You have to drink a bunch of water, and you project, man, a lot of shit. You purge. They call it a purge, right? It's a purge combo. The purge. And I had a flashback when I was doing the purge because they give you a bucket and you're like, woo, you feel it, man. And the next thing you know, blah. Heavy duty, man. Heavy duty. But I had a flashback of my drinking days because I was that guy. I was that bad. I was the blackout, drunk motherfucker, puking all over the fucking place. The next day, that night, you name it, man, I would drink myself into oblivion. And I had a flashback because I hadn't had that experience. I hadn't thrown up like that since over 13 years ago, man. Getting fucking just shit-faced, blacked out drunk. And there was a healing in it because ceremonial with the sacred medicine, it's like you release stuff, it clears blockages in you, and it's like I had to re-experience something that was so, I had done that to myself. Time and 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 fucking again, man. How many times? That's too many to count. And yet there I was puking. And I felt incredible after. But there was a healing of that because I had realized that through my alcoholism, I had put myself through fucking just such terrible situations, man, thinking this is so fun, fuck yeah, my team. It's like, fuck, don't even want to say I miss that ever again. And the Sanja was these eye drops, man, that felt like fucking cayenne pepper water in your eyes. And I don't know how. What's crazy is you would think you'd be using a flush station. You didn't use no flush station, man. It like went from fire burning to like soothing to the Amazonian warriors used to use the Sanja before they'd go out on a hunt. It would help them with their vision, their night vision, their focus. And I'm still feeling some of the effects of this. This was just yesterday. They say it usually takes a few weeks for this stuff to kick in. But it's one of those things that it's like 13 years on this journey, man. And I'm still looking and searching. And one of the biggest things that I have found recently that actually has me all in is breath work exercise, pranayama, breath work. Whoa. But these sacred ceremonies I did yesterday is just another thing, because here's the truth to it, right? I don't believe in doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And then what? Even good things. And then what? You're supposed to get a better result? It doesn't work that way. Whether it's in the gym, with nutrition, with even my positive affirmations, with my journaling styles. The thing is I switch it up. My gym routine, switch it up. My nutrition, I switch it up. Right? Dialing it in, making some adjustments seasonally, monthly, to try and stay optimal as possible. Even the positive affirmations, like I'll listen to one for maybe a month, every morning, pound. But then I switch it up. I maintain a positive morning routine, right? But the beautiful thing with even the breathworks is I've evolved on the breathworks. So if you're doing something and you're not really seeing the results, then it may be time to try something new. And that's been my mantra with Results Kill Excuses, is like, I needed results. That is the mantra of my life. I need real fucking results. And not something that somebody says, nah, you're gonna need to take this the rest of your life. I had a lot of that with different doctors and shit with pills. You'll probably need to use this forever. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and do life on life's terms, man. Like, I don't know. There's something inside of me that's saying that I can skip out on that. I want to get to the root of what's really going on inside of me. And so I've kept that steadfast, right? That resilient spirit. All days haven't been easy, all weeks, months, years. It's been a hell of a journey. But I'm grateful to be here, continuing to try new things, to evolve, to grow, because here's the beautiful thing. And this is true for every single one of you listening. Anything you heal in yourself, legitimately heal, right? That perfectly qualifies you to help someone else. That doesn't mean you can heal it for them, but you can guide them, you can encourage them, you can show them the way. And that is what makes this world a beautiful place, is when we are able to be of service to others, not just entertainment. I think we've all been entertained to death, man. Y'all been entertained to a level of suffering. And it's time to start putting your focus on things that are going to give you a return on your investment, help you improve your life legitimately, not on just the surface, not just surface level improvements. I'm talking about real, genuine, transformational improvements. What does that word transformational mean? It means completely different. To transform. You remember them Transformers? They went from vehicles to robots. motherfucker, a miserable man, to what? A divine masculine, healed, centered on myself, enjoying life each and every day, trying new things, sober, healthy, optimal health, right? No pills, no medications, no shortcuts, no steroids, no testosterone replacement therapy or whatever the fuck. Just all natural work, putting in real work. And it's been worth it every step of the day, every step of the way. And I know that you can do it too. If I've done it, you can do it. Right? That's the beautiful thing about this life. Only in our ego do we say, nah, that person's so much better, or that person's so much this. That's not the truth. You can do it. I'm here cheering you on. Don't stop. Keep going. Stay locked in, because you know the drill. Results kill excuses, because if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Greg's out.